Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Thank you very much for the students who are watching the video. Okay, as promised, we are going to discuss the previous tasks that have been given to you um, from the live worksheets. Okay, if you can still remember, all right, I will have it as a share window, yeah? Wait, hold on. Remember this exercise in your previous one, the one that I told you that you leave that first. We are going to discuss that later in our next lesson. So for today, we are going to discuss on how to do this, how to do this exercise, which is causative form. What do you mean by causative form? What is a causative form? Okay. Now, before that, I'm going to show you one more. There is one more thing that I would like to show, which is wait, hold on, yeah, second. Okay, I'm going to show you a chart on what causative form is. Okay, there's a chart for you. Okay, this is what you call a causative verbs. Causative forms it derives from causative verbs. Dia datang daripada causative verbs. Cause ni maksudnya penyebab, yang menyebabkan ataupun yang memberi punca ya, ataupun penyebab. Okay, cause, punca, causative verbs. Okay, now, so let's look at causative verbs. Okay. There are about there are four main verbs, four verbs that are used when we talk about causative verbs, which is let, make, have, and also get. Okay, so look at the sentence. How does it look like when it becomes a causative phrase? Okay, when we use the word have, when we use the word make or let or get, I let him do it. Okay, that is actually a causative form. I let him do it. Saya biarkan dia yang buat. Okay, I make my brother fix my bicycle. I make my brother fixes my bicycle. Okay, I make my sister does the housework. Okay, and then I will have my examination soon. All right, and what else? I think I can get my parents. I think I can get my parents a holiday package. Okay, so let's look at the samples or the examples that are provided here. Okay, have, the object, and also the verb. Okay, how? Give someone responsibility to do something. Next week, I will have the mechanic examine my father's car. Okay, so next week I will have, the word have is there to make it causative. I will have the mechanic. Okay, the mechanic. Who is it? The mechanic. Okay, the mechanic. Examine is the verb. My father's car. Okay, so the structure of a causative form, it begins with us, the subject, or it begins with the person who assigns to do it. Bermula dengan siapakah yang mengarahkannya. I will have, the word have. The mechanic is the object, and the verb is examine. Okay. Then the next one is make. They made students. Okay, what does it mean when we use the word make to make it causative phrase? Force someone to do something. Okay, this one is to give responsibility, and this one is to force someone to do something. Okay, the example of sentence is, they made students obey the school rules. Same thing, the structure. They made. Okay, made students. Students is the object. All right, made is used and then students is object. Obey, then straight away you write down the verb. They make students obey the school rules. Okay, what make it so interesting about causative form is when you have in your sentence two verbs in one sentence. Dia ada dua verb dalam satu ayat. Itu yang menyebabkan dia akan ada rasa kepelikan di situ. Kenapa nak kena belajar benda ni? Okay, sebab dia memerlukan dua verb. One you use have is also a verb. Make is also a verb. Let is also a verb. Get is also a verb. But, okay, you must have your subject. Subject. Subject is the person who assigns, the person who wants, the person who allows. That is a subject. Perkataan pertama tu kita panggil sebagai subject. Followed by these words. Have ke, make or let or get. And then followed by the object that is assigned to do. The object that must do that thing. Okay. Let's look at the word let. Allow, give permission for an action. For example of the sample sentence, the open window, okay, open window is the subject, let, okay, the word let is used, let the air, the object is the air, and the verb is escape. The open window let the air escape. Okay, and then the next one is get. Convince someone to do something. Mark is so much in love with me. I can get him. I can get is the verb. Him is the person. Him to do. To. The word to is there. Get must comes together with the word to. I can get him to do anything I want. So there are four. Okay, four in one sentence. There are two verbs. After these verbs, it is followed by the object and then followed by another verb which has to do that. Okay, which has to do the instruction. Yang penting you kena faham causative ni, maksudnya you kena faham lah. Ni ayat bahasa Inggeris yang selalu menggunakan perkataan have, make, let and get. Just to simplify the sentence actually. Okay, now let's look at the exercise that we have to do previously. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing this one. Okay, start sharing another one, which is our exercise the other day. Okay, so let's look at this one. All right. Now, before we do the exercise, let's list down. We are going to list down. Okay. Wait. So we are going to list down the words that we learned just now, which is we have the word have, we have the word let, we have the word get. Okay. And another word is let, have, get, and also we have the word make. Alright. Okay. Wait, hold on. So we have the word make. Okay. Have, let, get, make, to make it a causative form. Alright. So let's do the sentence, our new sentence here. Let's study the sentence that provided. Our neighbors is the subject. Usually have, okay, they use the word have here. Their lawn is the object. Mound, okay, is the verb. By a gardener. Okay. All right, next. Did you get your car checked? Okay, let's. The word get is there. You get is here. The structure. Your car is the object and check is the verb. Out after the accident you had last week. Okay. Mr. Taylor, okay, this one, it did not use any of the verb here, but it is still considered as causative form because of the verb isn't having, his house painted. This one is similar to what we call a passive sentence. Having his house painted. Okay. All right. Sometimes some people, some students, they feel that their grammar has errors when it comes to this one. For example, they are going to write like this. Mr. Taylor isn't having his house was painted by decorators. That is a mistake when you put the word was in between his house and also painted. Tak payah nak letak was. Okay, so it is just you leave it like that. So this is considered as causative form. Okay, let's try to do the exercise. The man at the computer shop fix Ray's computer. Okay, make it as causative form. Ray, okay, which one to use? Let or get or make or have? Ray let. I want to use the word let. Ray let the man, okay, fixed his computer. Okay, straight away. Let the man is the object and fix is the verb. Ray let the man fix his computer. Okay, the next one, the second one. Tina won't wash her car herself. She will ask someone at the petrol station to do it. Tina, okay, makes, okay, someone at the petrol station washed her car. Okay, that's the way to do it. All right. The third one. The doctor didn't check my eyes. Okay, I didn't let the doctor check my eyes. All right. Okay, then the next one. The dentist was cleaning Jimmy's teeth when the dental assistant arrived. Jimmy, Jimmy, okay, Jimmy, okay, uh, when the dental assistant, okay, let, Jimmy got the dentist cleaned, okay, his teeth, okay, when the dental assistant arrived. All right. Okay. Now, Jimmy got the dentist cleaned his teeth when the dental assistant arrived. Okay. Now you do number 5 and also number 6. All right. And I would like to see your number 5 and your number 6 in our WhatsApp group after you have watched this video. Okay, so you write down somewhere into your exercise book, snap the picture, and then post it into our WhatsApp group. All right, don't type in the WhatsApp group. You snap it. You write into your exercise book, you snap and send. Okay, then I'm going to check whether it's the right one. So this is what you call causative form. All right, so that's it for causative for today. Okay, next one is another exercise, which is, yeah, okay, sharing you another exercise, which is this one. The prefix this and also miss and also less. What do you mean by these three prefixes? These three prefixes present not. Okay, these three presents not. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna make it writing here. It presents not or no. Okay, or negative. Disobey means do not obey. Mislead means it's not the right one. Not lead, not lead. Meaningless means it does not have meaning. Okay, that's the meaning. Everything is negative. Everything is not. All right. So they ask you to list down the words provided here. Which one? Which one begin with this, miss, or which one end with less? The beginning, if you begin with this, begin is prefix. The last one, you put it after the word is called suffix. Prefix is when you placed it before the word. Suffix is when you placed it after the word. Okay. So now we should start with lead and meaning has already done there, and also obey. And usually it is here, it is endless. Organize is disorganize. Okay. Approve is disapprove. It's not approve. Tak diberi persetujuan. It is disapprove. Alright. So we have here. Now, behave is misbehave. Tak menunjukkan perangai yang baik. Worth, sangat berharga. Tidak berharga is worthless. Okay. Okay, just now, end ni berakhir. Endless tidak akan berakhir. Our love is endless. Cinta kita tidak berakhir. Berpanjangan. Okay. Word is done. Inform. Kalau salah memberi maklumat, it is what? Misinform. Tak beritahu. Hope, harapan. Tak ada harapan is hopeless. Okay. Hope, tidak ada harapan. Hopeless. It is called hopeless. Okay. Judge. Saya tengok awak ni, okay, dia judge, dia menilai. Tapi kalau salah memberi penilaian is misjudge. I think the person misjudge about my personality lah. Misjudge my personality lah. Dia salah nilai saya. Saya macam ni tapi dia ingatkan macam ni. Okay. Satisfied. Dissatisfied. Puas hati. Kalau tak puas hati is dissatisfied. Alright. Rest. Rehat. Kalau tak rehat, restless. Spell. Betul lah eja dia. Tapi kalau salah eja, misspell. Alright. Okay, next. Respect. Hormat. Okay. Tapi kalau tak hormat, okay. Kalau tak hormat, apa jawapannya? Respect is, anyone? This is disrespect. Okay. Nah. Okay, let's look at that one. Okay, sorry ya. For misspell ni ada double S. Okay. Now, let's look at the exercise provided. The exercise provided is now complete the sentences below with the correct form of some of the words from the table above. Okay. If you in Mr. Vani's lesson, you have to stand at the front of the class. Okay. If you what? If you in Mr. Vani's lesson, you have to, if you have to stand at the front of the class, that means you misbehave. Right? Kenapa ni tak perangai elok-elok ni kalau tak misbehave berdiri depan kelas. After an hour of waiting for the fashion show to begin, the audience dah sejam dah tunggu. The audience started to get, alah, rasa macam alah, macam tu. Rasa lemah aja. Restless. Okay. Right, next. Your wardrobe is so, how can you find anything? Awak punya almari ni sangatlah ni tak tersusun. Macam mana boleh cari apa-apa ni? Disorganized. Okay, next. You will be punished if you, awak akan dihukum kalau awak any of my orders. Kalau awak tak ikut arahan saya. Okay. What is the right word? You'll be punished if you, what? Which one is the one? You'll be punished if you disrespect. Okay. I'm sorry, but you have misspelled my name. I have a list of things to do today. I have an endless. Okay. Banyak benda yang tak habis-habis nak buat ni. Alright. That's the one. Okay. So now let's look at this one. Ryan wanted to dress up as an old man, so he wore an what? Fake beard, unreal beard, false beard. Which is the one? Which is the one? Unreal. This is fake. And this is seems false to be talking to someone so famous. Okay. What do you mean by false in this sentence, in this context? It seems false to be talking to someone so famous. Adalah menjadi satu kesalahan kita bercakap-cakap dengan orang yang famous ni. Kalau kita tak famous, jangan bercakap dengan orang famous lah. Macam tu. Okay. Fake. Satu benda yang tiruan. Okay. Benda tiruan is a fake. Alright. Benda yang tak betul is a beard. Macam beard ni. He wore an unreal beard. Okay. The painting of the seaside is very what? It's very what? It's very It's very realistic. Realistic. The view is realistic. The story is very realistic. The painting is also realistic. Macam betul-betul hidup. Alright? Are those genuine? Okay. Are those not genuine, real? This one is genuine. Is this sculpture a genuine one? Asli ke ni? Real ni betul ke? Yang betul ke unreal ni? Alright, macam unreal flowers lah, unreal beard. Okay. Jeremy has grown into a handsome young man. Okay. Handsome young man. Susan looked beautiful on the day she got married, and Graham and Linda are good-looking couple. Good-looking. Cantik dan handsome, dua-dua combine. I'm writing to accept your invitation. Philip told his mom he wanted to spend all his money on an expensive pair of trainers, but she didn't approve of his idea. Okay, tak terima idea. I agree with you on that. Saya setuju. Okay. Alright, now we are going to move on to another exercise to check the answers. Okay. Not really check the answers, not only checking the answers, but also because I know that some of you have already known the answers because you have checked, but then just to discuss on how is it look, what is it actually, yeah? Okay, so we are going to look at this one. Okay, now this one. People call her a fashion victim because she wears only the latest fashions. Mangsa fashion. Haha. Bukannya mangsa fashion benda yang negatif, tapi mangsa fashion ni kalau semua benda-benda latest ni dipanggil a fashion victim. Tapi kalau awak tak ikut trend, you are out of date. Okay? I think Jenny's trying to make a fashion image with that hat, but she just looks so silly. As her mother was a model, it's easy to see where she gets her good statement from. Okay, kenyataan yang baik-baik aja sebagai seorang model. It's not really a good idea to wear casual clothes. Casual clothes is clothes that we always wear every day at home. Okay, every day when we go out for santai-santai, that is called casual. Okay. My dad is if you want to wear something, you have to wear formal clothes when you have to attend an interview. My dad is amazed to see shirts that he used to wear 20 years ago coming back into fashion. All right. Paul is hoping a new haircut will improve his image. Haircut baru akan improve image dia. Okay. Alright, now let's look at this one. Grammar. Conditional sentences type 3. How to do conditional sentences. Maksudnya kat sini, okay kita tengok ya. Tengok dia punya sentences. Tengok dialog ni. Hey, nice highlights. Thanks. I was thinking of dyeing my hair red, but the hairdresser persuaded me not to. Dia kata kat sini, oi, tegang pendengangnya. Lepas tu dia kata, saya ingatkan nak warnakan rambut saya warna merah. Tapi yang orang yang buat rambut ni kata, tak payahlah. If you had dyed it red, benda tu dah berlaku ya. Benda tu dah berlaku. Yang dye rambut tu dah berlaku. Kalaulah benda tu dah berlaku, dia jadi lain. So sebab itu diguna past tense kat sini. Had dyed. Had past tense. Dyed. It would have made you look older. Ia akan menyebabkan awak jadi lebih tua. Yang menyebabkan ni belum berlaku lagi. That's why ini past tense. This one is past. Ini macam nampak seolah dia present perfect. Kita panggil dia. Tapi dia present lah. Highlight suit you. Well, I had known I would have done it earlier. Well, if I had known, kalau saya tahu yang awal-awal tu, I would have done it earlier. Ini pun dalam bentuk yang saya akan buat. Awal lagi. I would have done it earlier. Okay. So this one is past, this is present. This is past, this is present. Okay, let's look at the first one. Alice. Okay. Alice, what do you think the sentence is? Would have won. Okay. Alice would have worn a suit if he had known that the dinner party was formal. All right. If he had known that the dinner party was formal. Okay. All right. Kalaulah dia tahu sebelum ni benda ni formal, saya pakai. Dia pakailah. Jadi yang tahu sebelum ni mesti past tense, yang ini dia dalam bentuk present. Okay. If colourful skirts, okay, had not come into fashion last summer, benda tu dah datang dah, benda tu dah berlaku dah. Colourful skirts dah datang dah. Tapi dia nak bagi tahu, kalau yang lepas-lepas tu tak datang, sebab itu dia tulis had. Tapi yang ini, dia tu dah dalam bentuk present perfect. I would have not bought one. Okay. Alright. My brother ni dah berat dah. Berat dia dah bertambah. So, sekarang nak kata kalau lah tak bertambah, had not gained. Tamjid jadi kena past perfect. Had not gained weight if he... sorry. Ini salah ni. Salah. Saya terbalik. Sekejap. Okay. Bukan yang sini. Alright. Yang kat sini. My brother had not gained weight. My brother would have not. Dia takkan bertambah berat badan dia. Would have not gained. Tapi dah bertambah dah. If he had not stopped exercising. Okay. Alright. Sekarang dia dah stop. Dia dah stop dah. Benda tu dah lepas, dah stop. Kalau dia dah tak stop, had not stop, tentu tak berat. Had not, would not gain. Okay, would have not gain. Okay. We would have avoided being misunderstood if someone had told us the correct word in French. Okay, maksudnya kalaulah sebelum-sebelum ni ada orang bagi tahu yang betul, sebelum-sebelum ni maknanya dia dah past tense, so had told. Tentulah sekarang kita tak, would have avoided. Ini sekarang lah, yang tentulah sekarang. Okay. If you had asked me for advice on how to change your appearance, I would have suggested. Kalau lah sebelum-sebelum ni awak tanya, if you had done my homework, I would have, okay, I would have given you, okay, I would have given you, macam tu, right? If Linda had informed, kalau lah dia bagi tahu, ni dia tak bagi tahu, that she was satisfied with the room, he would have moved her to another one. Dia tak bagi tahu pun. Kalau dia bagi tahu, mesti dia pindahkan orang tu. Okay. So this is how conditional sentences is. Okay, look like. Alright. So once you have already studied my video, okay, once you have watched the video, your homework is, okay, you are given homework after this video for today. Okay, ini kerja awak lepas ni. Okay. Alright. Wait, hold on. I would like to give you some homework. So this is your homework. After you have watched this video, this is what you are supposed to do. Task after watching the video. Task A. Write a sentence each by using these words. 1. Realistic. And then you write your sentence. Okay. Number 2. Worthless. Write your sentence. Misjudge. Write your sentence. And also casual. Okay. So there are only 4 sentences to be written. Right. Then task B. Write 2 sentences that show conditional sentences. Just now, I would like you to look at the sample of conditional sentences that we had already learned. Alright. So this will be your work. Once you have done this, you write into your exercise book, you snap a picture, and then you send to the WhatsApp group, and I'm going to check how many of you send the task. Okay. So see you later for our next lesson. Thank you very much for joining this lesson or for watching my video.